Can you hear me?
Yeah. You cold or something,
Yeah.
Renee?
Yes, I'm wrapped in a blanket. It's a little cold.
How's that nor'easter hitting you guys?
Yeah, we got stuck in a little bit of a snowstorm here. So
All right.
Dang.
it's a little cold. My parents aren't home and their heat was not on when we got here, so because they're away. So
More blankets.
warm blankets right now.
I said more.
Oh, more? No, I'm good. I'm good now.
All right. As much as we like to hear about how cold people are,
Yeah, we'll let you get
I'll
started.
be shutting your stuff down. Anyways, appreciate folks showing up. I'm assuming everyone can hear me? Yay, nay, or thumbs up, thumbs down? Everyone's turning off their cameras? All right, I got a yes. Okay. Yeah, no, this is just kind of sort of impromptu. Mostly if people had questions, didn't have questions, I was just going to talk traffic, basically. Kind of get a feel for what exactly people are doing. I know a number of people on here are kind of doing different things. We may have some people working instant cash. We have some people doing crypto trading. We got some people doing everything, and we got some people doing nothing. So, if you have questions, I'm going to work on muting folks. You can type them in. If I remember how to look up the chat. If you have questions, you can type them in. It's been a while since I hosted one of these Zooms, so might be a little clunky at first, but I'll figure it out as we go along. So appreciate you guys hopping on, and let me see, get everything set up here.
Everything here now.
All right, I hear somebody else chatting. Let me see if everyone's muted. I think everyone's not muted. I think I got them. All right, so everyone's muted. If you do have questions, type them in. If not, I'm gonna just kind of go over like a main generic spiel, if you will. Talking traffic again. I know I get some people all over the place. And I know I haven't been doing these and I haven't really been promoting these simply because, the baby and all that kind of stuff, but I know you guys aren't necessarily here to hear that. So, also, can you hear my screen? If you can see my screen, let me know. And also, if you do have a question, you can either type it in a box or unmute yourself and then just jump in and ask.
Hey, Rob, more than likely, if you're going to be sharing your screen and you have audio on there, then you're not going to be able to, nobody's going to be able to hear it if you have earplugs in.
Really? I've done that before with you, right? And you've heard me, right? When we did that one Zoom with the trend lines?
Yeah, you can test it out. We'll see.
Yeah, so just let me know. Or just yell at me or something. Somebody will do something. All right, I'm just seeing who's all here. I know I got a super huge Zoom here, 10, 11 folks. Tomorrow I'm going down to Rancho Santa Fe to hear from some lady who got 900,000 people in her team. So probably the next week I'll take some things I learned from there and just throw it in my next week's Zoom. Probably be on Friday, the same time, depending on what kind of feedback I get from folks. So if you want to hear that, let me know. Make sure to put out the reminders in the group. So if nobody has questions, I'm going to just probably bore you with traffic. Nobody's has questions. I'm kind of waiting to see. If not, I'm going to just dive into some stuff. I don't see anything. I hear somebody's car going on. I think that's Gavin. I'm going to mute you. I'm going to call you out and then mute you. All right. I'm also going to share my screen here in a second. Hang on. So nobody has anything? Nobody has questions? Everyone knows everything about everything? I guess so. Let's see. All right. All right, give me 2 seconds. I know a lot of people on here aren't necessarily happy or aren't necessarily doing the rev share deals anymore, but I am going to talk a little bit about my perpetual traffic plan and what I'm still doing. This is what I'm still currently doing for traffic now. And this is also, you know, when I get signups, when I don't get signups, how I constantly have people coming in my system. And I also know that not everyone is me. Not everyone has a budget. Not everyone trusts the rev share process. So I'm going to take that into account as well. And I'm also just lay out basic traffic ideas, basic traffic concepts that everyone should be doing that they say that they're doing, but they're really not. And, you know, so I'm going to just cover a few things there. Also, I was trying to keep this generic, but if you are in the power lead system, couple things. The Max Steingart training in the back office, if you're broke, if you're afraid, if you're afraid or broke to spend money on traffic, go through that Max Steingart's training in the PLS back office. And somebody is still, I hear some car noises or something, some ambient car noises. Let's see. I think everyone's muted. I think Gavin. I don't know how you keep coming unmuted, but that's you. Anyways. But yeah, the thing is, a lot of people are afraid to invest in traffic. So I'm trying to lay out a plan for everyone to do. And Gavin, what are you doing, man? You keep unmuting yourself. Do you have a question or what's up? I think that's you. Are you hitting the phone with your fingers? I see you driving there. All right. I'll leave you low. But anyways, so I'm gonna share my screen. Hopefully you can still hear me. Somebody hit me on Facebook if you can't hear me, can't see me. So basically what you should be looking at is my future Ad Pro back office. That doesn't mean hack my shit and get in it, but this is just to let you know where I'm at and what I'm doing. I've been using FutureNet and Future Ad Pro the whole time. One thing I want to say is that it's a social media platform, the main company. And this is not a pitch for Future Ad Pro or FutureNet. This is just how I use this particular platform to start my paid traffic. Okay. So I'm not pitching it. This is just me laying it out here, showing folks that yes, I use it for the social media side more so than anything else. Okay. So number one. Number two, if you're in Power Lead System, go through that Max Steingart's training. Now, here's the thing. There's 3 types of ways to get traffic. Matter of fact, let me go back to the Zoom here, and I'm going to stop my screen share. I don't know if I'm doing this thing right. Matter of fact, I'm going to go back to Zoom. I think you should be seeing my screen. I'm just clicking around on a bunch of shit because I don't know what I'm doing here.
We still see your screen.
You still see my screen? Okay, well, that's fine. I'll just yell at it. I just like looking at myself while I'm yelling at you guys. Don't ask me why. I'm a narcissistic fool. But anyways, so the thing is, FutureNet is a social media platform. A lot of people are afraid to use Facebook for their means of recruiting, right? For some reason, people just are afraid to take the action, make connections, because it's either a personal Facebook account or they're just paralyzed by some reason. So here's a couple ways around that. Use another social media platform. Go to LinkedIn, or in my case, go to FutureNet. What I do is on FutureNet, I'll go here and I'll practice. I mean, I'm not on here a lot, but I'll come here and I'll just make connections. I'll send them messages. I'll send them scripted messages. Hey, you look like, I won't go that bad, but I will send loosely scripted messages just to kind of get a feel of the type of people here. And they're usually people that are not in my personal circle. So that gives me, number one, it gives me a little bit more confidence to reach out and connect with new people. Number two, I'm not on here all day. So I'm not doing that for hours and hours and hours. The problem with the Max Steingart training is that it takes a lot of time. And I know Jake will tell you because he was a part of the Black Ops training, and they would do the same thing. It's the same thing. Darren Little teaches the Black Ops, and don't get me wrong, before someone goes and says Rob was talking shit, I'm not talking shit. The thing is, it requires so much time. Not everybody has that much time to be doing that. Okay? We just don't have hours and hours to sit here and to play conversation wars with people. I sure as hell don't, and I know you don't. Or I know you really don't want to. So how do you get around that? Well, you go on another social media platform, you could practice, but just practice. Just think of it as practice. Think of it as practice, because everything is really practice anyway. When you get away from Facebook, when you have a new social media platform where nobody knows you per se, you can come over here and practice. Now let me move this thing around here. So I'm gonna go to my LinkedIn. And my LinkedIn, I'm not on there as much, but I'm also gonna see if I can find out how to stop sharing my screen. Stop share. Let me go to stop share and see if I can see myself. Okay, can you guys see me now?
Yep.
Okay, good. I figured it out. So anyways, so the thing is, number one, people are afraid to take that action. Okay, fine. So if people are afraid to do it, go to a new social media platform where nobody knows you, where it is FutureNet, LinkedIn, whatever. Go over there, go through that Max Steingart training, and just practice. Make 5 new connections a day, period. If you're afraid to do it on Facebook, do it on another social media platform. That's your actionable step. Go to a new social media platform. Stop wasting time, because when you're on Facebook, this is what happens. Because I know you're doing this because I've done this. You're talking with your existing network of people that you already know, and you're wasting time. You're on here, you're talking to, myself, or I don't know. You're talking to people you talk to, and you're not talking to new people. So get to a new social media, nobody knows you, and just work it that way. Number one. Number two, content marketing. Content marketing. When I say content, that can be videos, that can be blog posts, that can be anything. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to punch somebody. Who's I need to stop saying that because people are gonna think I'm serious. Colin, man, what are you doing to me, guy? All right. So we're all muted again. So number one, that Max Steingart training for your Empower Lead system, or whatever it is that is your equivalent, because I'm sure, people who are using other marketing systems, you have your other little gift of gab training is what I call it. And if you don't have anything like that and you don't want to join Power Lead system, that's fine. Just go to a new social media platform, make connections, and have conversations with people. Try to start 5 new conversations a day, or start one new conversation every single day. Start one. Don't do 5. Start one. Hey, I'm so-and-so. I work in marketing, whatever, blase. How about you? Or just not even that. Just say I'm so-and-so. Matter of fact, here's another thing. A lot of the gift of gab training, they say put friendships first. Okay, I understand that. But if your back is against the wall and you need money now, you really don't have time to be doing this stupid roller coaster. So I'm to the point to where just say, look, when you're on that social media platform, say, hey, I'm so-and-so. I work within this company. I've been doing it for X amount of months. What about you? And just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? And do that once a day to a new person every single day. Just start a conversation. What's going to happen is that person's going to hear what you have to say. They're going to pitch you their deal. And then you're going to have a normal conversation after the pitch and the counter pitch thing. Reason I say that is because that's a quicker way to get to the point. I'm on here to network, but to market my business. You see what I'm saying? And that just kind of puts on the gas without being spammy. I didn't say spam your link. I didn't say, oh, our comp plan is the best and blah, 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 because every comp plan's the best. Every business is the best. Everyone has the best products. It's all bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what it is you're selling. Everyone has the best product. Everyone has the best comp plan. Everyone has the best system. Everyone has the best mentor. Everyone has the best leader, blah, blah, blah. It's all the same. So that's one. I'm going to go back to sharing screen here. Number two, I still use FutureNet, Future Ad Pro. FutureNet is the social media side. I go there and I mess up talking to people. I'll go over there and, you know, I'll loosely pitch people. Not like any way that is annoying, but I'll just say, hey, I'm Rob Frazier. I work in, I work in affiliate marketing. I work in network marketing. I work with cryptocurrency trading education. I change up my pitch every single day. I'll add something new just to see what bites. And whatever happens with the conversation, I don't care. I don't care. If they like it, great. If they don't, great. If they respond, great. If they don't, great. I don't freaking care. And because I don't care, I go for the numbers and I get more people. So that's number one. Number two, use FutureNet and Future Ad Pro. Now, here, the majority of this money is going to get withdrawn. And in the beginning, it would all go to traffic. So can you imagine if you had, roughly $2,800 a week that refills itself every single week for traffic? I know some people been through the crap where, they just got to a point to where they can withdraw from a various company and then a company shuts down. The thing is with that is you got to pick your way. It's either you're going to do this game right here, or you're just going to set a budget and buy quote unquote real traffic. You see what I'm saying? No matter how much I harp on buying traffic, people are still afraid to do it. They're afraid. Here's another thing I want to come back and yell at folks. Another thing, people are afraid to make a connection on social media or offline. They're afraid to buy traffic, and then they're afraid to put out content. So how the fuck do you expect to build a business if you're not making new connections on or offline, you're not putting out content, and you're not buying traffic? You might as well just quit. Quit now. Quit. Stop wasting your time. Quit. Turn off the hangout. Go somewhere else because you're not going to make it, period. If you're not making new connections, if you're not putting out content, if you're not buying traffic, then what are you doing? You see what I'm saying? It's asinine. It's illogical. You're not going to get anywhere if nobody knows about your business. The reason you make connections, you find people who are open to joining your opportunity and are in a position financially to join your opportunity. That's it. Why do you put out content? You put out content to attract people who are interested in what it is you're doing so that they find you and so that they can eventually join you. If people aren't joining you, you're not making money. If people are not joining you, you are not making money. You're going to have to get money from other people to join you in your businesses, period. You're going to have to get money from other people, from people joining you in your business. That's it. So I know I hammered to make a new connection. Make one new connection every day on a new social media platform. Nobody knows if you're successful or not. You see what I'm saying? If you're on Facebook, everyone knows you within your circle. Or if you have a personal Facebook account, your family and friends are like, yeah, okay, look at this joker. That's why I have to go somewhere new. Take it from a guy who's been to 6 different high schools in 4 years of high school. I'm sorry, 7. 7 new high schools in 4 years of high school. Every time I went to a new place, I was the new kid. I had glasses. I was skinny, 160 pounds. That was skinny back then. I don't know. I got picked on. I had to fight. I had to go through the same process every new school. Every new place nobody knew me, but I had to establish myself. You see what I'm saying? The point is, it's the same thing in business. You got to get out there and you got to establish yourself. If you don't have success yet, it's only a yet. If you have a plan, you are already armed with enough knowledge. Just from listening to this hangout here, you already have what it is you need to succeed. You just need to do it for a certain amount of time, period. That's all it is. You just need to do it for longer. And that being said, that should give you the confidence to go out there and talk to people and have enough swagger, enough conviction to influence those people to join you in your business. Point blank, period. A lot of people just don't have that confidence for whatever reason. And it is so simple. You just got to trust that what you're doing works. Okay? So you have a business, you have a marketing system, right? You got to make a new connection. And if they're in another business, that's great. I specialize in people in other businesses joining me now because I don't care what business you're in. You need a marketing system. You need traffic. My wife just came back from a conference, and I'm gonna use her story. She said there's a friend who haven't spoke with her for like 15 years or something, and the friend was pitching free facials for a skincare MLM, and it's like, who wants to do that bullshit? You know, I know Dominic or Blake or Jake ain't going to want to give out free facials. That's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Especially not to people that you haven't talked to for 10, 15 years. Then all of a sudden out of the blue, hey, I'll give you a free facial. Yeah, you can shit can that shit. This shit doesn't fucking work. But people keep telling you to do it in MLM. It doesn't work. I mean, it'll work for the people who are highly committed and have nothing else and put themselves out like that. But there's a better way. What we are doing here online is simply, it's the same thing those people are doing, but we're getting a lot more people, a lot more targeted people in a shorter amount of time. The only difference between me and most of you is I expose the plan to more people quicker than you. I expose the plan to more people quicker. I have more videos. I buy more clicks. Okay, Rob, I get it. But you can do the same thing because Dominic, Gavin, Colin, Blake, Renee, Jake, you guys are going to attract other people that do not resonate with me. People don't like Rob Frazier yelling. Oh, he cursed in one of his videos. I don't like his stupid curly hair. I don't like the way he drinks beer in his videos. Okay, fine. But there's somebody out there who resonates with you. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone not everyone has a military background. You know what I'm saying? So wherever you are at, just know that there's other people out there like you who need to hear your story to connect with you. You know what I'm saying? And I tell people all the time, look, just document where you're at. Just say, hey, one of my old videos, I was using a GI Bill to go to school. I was whipping out the phone in the parking lot, and I was like, here, I'm outside of class, blase, blase. This is a system I'm using to make money online. And I'll do that over and over and over again until my stuff just blew up. And you can do that in your situation, So just don't be afraid to tell your story, which is the third way of getting traffic. So number one, new social media platform or offline, make a new connection every single day. Number two, you got to set a budget and consistently buy traffic. Set a budget. When I say buy traffic, I know some people are like, it makes them sick to their stomach because they don't want to think I'm spending money and I'm going to lose money and nobody's going to sign up and blah, 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 blah. And that type of energy is going to keep attracting that same type of results, period. If you don't think it's going to work, then guess what? It's not going to magically work all of a sudden. It's going to continue to not work because that's how you think. if you think it's not going to work, if you think it's not going to work, it's not going to magically all of a sudden change and work. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, I never get signups when I buy traffic. Well, guess what you're going to keep not getting? You see what I'm saying? Understand when you're buying traffic, yes, you're going after the immediate sale. However, that very rarely happens. Everyone here, you probably didn't join the very first business, the very first time you saw it. You know what I'm saying? I know I didn't. How? Because I was broke. I watched a sales video, $19.99. All right, I paid $19.99. Oh, but to get the real secrets, it's $159. Well, I thought it was $19.99. I don't have $159, so I'm gonna have to wait till next payday. You see what I'm saying? The average person is in that exact same loop, exact same demographic. They're watching it. They may or may not join the $6 to $7 to $20, whatever, but they see the thing, especially those who are doing an instant cash strategy. Some people are just like, it's going to take me a few weeks to save up for that. And then by that time, they see another shiny ball, and then they join something else. Then they go away for 6 months, and then they come back, and then they email me. They say, hey, Rob, I'm ready to sign up today. That shit happens all the time. So people, it's about timing. So you have to always be there. Like, have you ever seen like farmers markets and like fairs? People, the vendors, they'll come to the fair. They'll open up shop. They may or may not make sales. But if they are not there, they're not going to make any sales. You may or may not make sales when you're there, but if you're not, you definitely ain't going to magically make sales. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is, and also, I didn't want to show this off because I know people might judge me, but I didn't want to get too mad, but it's an Angry Orchard hard cider rose. I don't know. Nice and fruity enough and soft enough. And I get kids, so whatever. Don't be judging me. Anyway. Yeah, I drink soft beer too. But the thing is, if people don't show up, if you don't show up, you're not going to get found. So how do you show up? Make a new connection every single day on a new social media platform if you have to. Just one. Hey, I'm so-and-so. I have this automated system I've been working online. I also am a garbage collector. What about you? And just lay it out. Be a person. Be as real and as you as possible. Here's what people don't say. Be as real and as you as possible. Be you. Don't put on a fake front. Hey, you look like a sharp individual. Do you keep your business options open? You can shove that shit up your ass. Then nobody's going to respond to that, period. Just listen. Do you talk that way? No. So why do you think that's going to work when you're building your business that way? Be yourself. So make a new connection on or offline, social media, offline. Set a budget. Same thing. I use MLM leads. I use Traffic for Me. I use Udemy. I use Solo Checker. It just depends on the budget. Now, the thing is, when you're just starting out, go with the cheapo traffic. Who cares? Go to Solo Checker, 30 cents a click, 25, 50 bucks. 25 bucks will get you, I think, 50 clicks-ish. I mean, depending, 50, 75 clicks-ish. 20, I think that's 25 bucks. I think their lowest is $17 for 50 clicks. Come on. I know it's not a lot, but it's something. Get the cheapest bottom of the barrel traffic. There's nothing wrong with that. And start there. And so Solo Checker is the cheapo bottom of the barrel. Before you buy solo ads there, make sure you reach out to the person. Just got somebody's loud. So make sure you reach out to the person. Make sure they're still selling traffic. Start there. Scale up. So again, going back, I'm going to hammer these same things again. I'm going to check the chat. One new connection on social media, on or offline. Set a budget. buy traffic every single week, and then put out content. Do not be afraid to do that. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid to put out content. Just tell your story. Hey, this is me. I got a dog. He likes chewing my furniture. I'm using Dominic as an example. I got a dog. Sometimes I want to kill him. Probably most days I want to kill him, but I can't imagine life without him. Blah, blah, blah. People connect to that. People will connect to that. They'll be like, yeah, here's my dog picture. He chews my shoes. He does the same shit, whatever, blah, blah, blah. That's how you start building that network of people. And then sooner or later, you're going to drop a post on your social media about your business. And, that can bridge the gap that way. So those are the same 3 things that I know I hammer on, but just don't be afraid to do them. There's that one video I shared with that one guy who did 1-minute video. He did a 1-minute video every single day. And like 675 days or so, he finally had one video that went viral, and he's like some big time celebrity. I don't even know his name, but I shared his shit on my wall the other day. So, and that's it, man. So I'm gonna go here, see some questions. I don't want to give out free facials either. Who wants to do that? I don't want to give away free facials. I don't want to give away free drinks. I don't want to give away free samples. I don't want to carry this shit around in my car. I just want to slam traffic on the internet and not worry about the rest of the bullshit. Right now, 4 ad packs. Money from next, close to 30. I'll get some money from taxes. It's a good idea to do that. The same thing with the ad pack thing. You got to be careful, man. These programs are getting more fickle every single day. But Future Ad Pro has been solid since day one. But I wouldn't go for 30 ad packs I wouldn't go up to 30. I would buy like 10 at the most, and just maybe 1 a week. See, that's always my mentality as well. It's like, for example, some people say, hey, Rob, my taxes, I'm getting $5,000 for taxes. I want to do a $5,000 traffic order. And I say, no. Number one, you got to throw enough shit against the wall. Hopefully some of it's bound to stick mentality. Number two, it's not going to work. You're going to be pissed off. You're going to hate me. You're going to hate buying traffic. You're never going to do it again. And number three, you're not going to get results because you're just spraying and praying. It's like you got the machine gun. You're just closing your eyes and you're shooting, or if you're in a fight, like one time I was in high school, I got in a fight with a big black chick. She punched me in my face and my glasses fell off. And I just closed my eyes and did the whole thing. And she ended up beating my ass because I had my eyes closed and I was just swinging around in circles. And it's like the same thing what people are doing in business. They're just like spraying and praying. It's not going to work. You have to be calculated. You have to have a plan. I would rather, you just, maybe get 10 ad packs and then buy 1 a week, buy 1 ad pack and buy a $25 or $50 traffic order every single week. You see what I'm saying? Even if, so say you got $5,000 right now, boom. This is what I would do. If I had $5,000 right now and I was starting from scratch, I would get 10 ad packs in Future Ad Pro, right? And the rest of it, I would divide out into, or matter of fact, I would just use the $50 mark. Every single week, I'd buy 1 ad pack and I'd buy a $50 traffic order. At the end of that, however many weeks it is, I'm going to have a number of ad packs working for me. But if the company goes out of business, I'm going to have an email list. I'm going to have a bigger email list at the end of it. You see what I'm saying? And I know every single day I'm going to put out a piece of content. I'm going to make a new connection. So by the time I spent that full $5,000, I know it's going to come back to me in the form of a network. You see what I'm saying? That network is key. So hopefully I answered your question there. I think that was Colin. Hopefully I answered your question. Long-winded, but yeah. Renee doesn't want to give out free facials. I don't either. I've also been making more connections in person. It doesn't matter, on or offline. Yes, just find a way to keep expanding your network. Even if people aren't in your business, I'm going to listen to this chick who has 900K people in an organization, but it's not about I'm not going to join her shit. She's in the magic, and I know there's probably going to be some pitching about it, but I'm not going to join her shit. But I'm going to make the connection and open up that pathway of communication. That's what you want, more so than anything else. Because the more connections you have, the more money you're going to eventually make. I'm still building my packs and FAP. Is it best to send traffic and join PLS when I get to 50 packs? I think you know my answer to that question. I kind of hit on it earlier. But yes, build, those packs, be careful, but also build your email list. That right there, your email list, your network, your following, that right there is more important than the email list. And it is more important than, the amount of packs and things like that. So understand that. And the only difference, again, between you and me is I just been doing the same thing a little bit longer, and I kept hammering the same plan. Does anyone else have any other questions? I think I'm going to wrap this up. Switch to active speaker. I don't know why my thing's being silly. But I don't know. Anyone has any other questions? Yes, no? Going to wrap this up. I think I'm sharing my screen. Let me do something real quick here. Traffic. Also, if you use Udemy, I use the same 3 people over and over and over again. So hopefully you can see my screen. I got to rate it. Desmond Smith, Dana Solo, Dana LeBlue is her real name, and Malik Trotman. And I just go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You can see it. Malik, Dana, Desmond. Malik, Dana, Desmond. Malik, Dana, Desmond. Malik, Dana, Desmond. And guess who I'm going to order traffic next from? You see what I'm saying? It's the same thing. Malik, Dana, Desmond. Malik, Dana, Desmond. On Solo Checker. Let's see. Solo Checker. I'll show you what I do. Let's see. Here's my Solo Checker. Depending on my budget, come down here, look at this, 50 clicks, 16, 15, 22 bucks. What I do is I'll try to get the greenest as possible, or unless I know the person. And it's real easy. What I'll do is I'll come down here, I'll click on a little thing, Darman Hussein, I don't know. Before you ever buy traffic, check out their rep and go to their profile and send them a message. Click on send message. And what I'll do is say, hey, are you still selling traffic here on Solo Checker? Because I'm not trying to send you money for nothing. Hey, are you still selling solos? Even though I just saw his name pop up. And wait until you hear back from the guy. If you don't hear back from the guy, then he obviously doesn't want to sell you traffic. But here, I've done the same thing here. Iona Olympia Galen. I'll buy traffic from her. Jenny Madonna. She only sells a max of 100 clicks. She's a 30 cents a clicker. So 30 bucks, get 100 clicks. Rich Siufu is okay. James Jordan is okay. He's pretty active, but he's okay. Bob Bastian, pretty solid. He only sells like the top traffic. So Solo Checker, Udemy, and then MLM leads and traffic for me, whatever package I can afford that week. And I just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, over and over and over and over and over and over again. I don't change. No. And the question I'm answering is the rebrandable traffic from IBO Toolbox. Nope. No. No. Hell no. No. That's a waste. That's like cheap banner traffic. And I got to get a new light. I seriously need to get a brighter light here. But IBO Toolbox, no. Solo checker, are all sellers active? Okay, yeah. I just always send them a message, say, hey, what it is, are you still selling traffic, blah, blah, blah. And you do that to make sure they're active. Make sure you're not just going to send money because, another guy I'm going to call out a little bit is Kalye Vidic. I don't know how to say his name. Kalleviddik. He's supposedly backed up in traffic orders, but his ass took a long ass time to deliver my 500 clicks. So, make sure you reach out to the people beforehand. I bought traffic from the guy for a while, but he fell off the horse and dicking around, so I don't know what he's doing there. So anyways, anyone else got any questions? If not, I'm going to wrap this up. I think we're going on almost an hour, 6:13. Are you consistent with least ad space anymore? Every now and again, I'll send out an email, but I'm not too I don't really use it too much anymore. A lot of these companies, they have like a little burst, then they just kind of peter out. Same thing with the My Daily Cash Machine. You trust people and you join their shit, and then stuff starts going sideways, and it's just like, nah. Twitter ads and Facebook ads, try it. Give it a shot. It's all the same thing. Can you do Zoom Hangouts regularly? I'm working on it. But yes, I'm going to start doing them more for complete freedom and instant cash strategy, which still works, by the way. I don't talk about it because I run traffic and I make sales. And, today yesterday I made a 500. Today I made a 500 and a 50. So still works for the people who don't want to do the Bitcoin. It's too much, do something else. It's really helpful. I appreciate that. So anyways, if I don't have anything else, I appreciate you folks. I will upload this to my YouTube channel, my other YouTube channel, even though I have a grainy ass video here. I know some people are going to come across that video and be like, really, dude, you're talking in a dark ass closet. Can't even hardly see your face. And you want to tell me about making money online? Yes, you're right. Are you still active? I'm still active on Exodus, but I don't promote it. I don't use it. I just don't. The instant cash is easy one up in Pure Profit Pro. Also, let me talk about that for a little bit here. And here's a few things, because I know I did a video about this, but the reason I like Easy One Up is, number one, the company owner is a lot more active in the Facebook group. The Pure Profit Pro people, I don't know what they're doing. They're just I don't know what they're doing. But this is the Vertex lead system. It comes with the Easy One Up. It's a marketing system. You pay for it one time and you forever have it. Why I like this so much is this copy and paste system. Number one, it gives you access to the endless free leads with Max Steingard if you don't want to buy Power Lead System. Number two, it's very robust. This is not a rinky-dink ass marketing system. It has numerous capture pages. The sales videos are slick. It's not a cheap rinky-dink system. And it's a copy and paste ready to go out the box. And you can make your own pages, things like that. Basically, the same amount of shit you can do with Power Lead System to a degree. And it just has a lot more getting started shit to go through. Like, for example, I'm just click on resources here, and I'm not selling this. This is just me talking here. You get so much marketing, training, different bonuses, different things back here. This will actually, it will set you up for success a bit more than the P3 copy and paste system would. And the reason why I have this is because I'm looking for something that's quick for people. I don't have a lot of time to be jumping on Hangouts and walking people through setting up their marketing system because they can't figure out how to import a domain and do this and do that. There's only so much time in a day. And then if I can just say, hey, get a Vertex lead system and then log in your back office, watch my getting started video and click on capture pages, you'll be set. And it has absolutely everything in here that most other marketing systems have. Not to mention the default autoresponder is a lot better than the P3 system. The basic P3 system has 3 or 4 emails at the most. So here, think about this. If you join, you don't have money to be spending on the autoresponder yet. And if you have an default autoresponder that sends out 3 or 4 emails compared to a default autoresponder that already has 15, 16 emails here, statistically, these 15, 16 emails are going to set you up in a better chance to make that first sale than 4 emails. You see what I'm saying? And it's really just that simple for me. I mean, it's just what gets people going with what they need as easy as possible, as fast as possible, period. You don't have time to be learning HTML and all this other bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You just need, hey, I got my business, got my marketing system. I just need to plug in traffic regularly until I work myself out of a job. Then I can do hangouts and help people and coach people and all that kind of stuff. So that's my thoughts there. Anyways, any other questions? Yes, no? Appreciate you folks. I'm going to log off of here. If you have any questions, reach out to me. This will be uploaded to my channel. Appreciate you again. And we'll see you in the next